then hopefully it'll get a good thumbnail. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Help me welcome my friend Letty. Good morning, girlfriend. And if you want, Letty, if I'm not sure if it's going to be your left or right, if you want to try to get just a teeny bit more centered, I don't know if you see it. Yeah, that way.
There we go.
There we go. Now you're about perfectly centered. Good morning, everyone. We are so excited to be here. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. We are going to be talking about so many good things about helping your holiday sales. And we're going to have a little bit of a focus on paparazzi gals. Okay. But anything that you learn, you definitely, no matter what you sell, you can use those techniques. Right, Letty? Would you agree?
That's right, because it does help.
All right, my friends, good morning. Good morning. When you come on in, say hello. Tell us where you are from and which company you are with. We are super excited to chat with all of you, meet all of you. It is going to be amazing. So come on in and say hello. I'm going to do a little bit of sharing. I'm going to grab this link and send it to you, Letty. Then if you have any paparazzi groups or if you want to put it on your profile, you can. Let me grab that for you real quick. All right. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Tell everybody where you're from and which company you are with. Hello. How is everybody? Remind me where you're from, Letty. I have a guess.
I am actually from upstate New York, so pretty close neighbor from Canada, about 26 miles from Canada. That's where we're at.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Is it where you were raised?
Oh, no, ma'am. I am originally from down south, as far south as you can go in Texas before you hit Mexico, by the Gulf.
So that's what my guess was going to be, was Texas. And I don't know why. It was just, so I think that's funny. Is the live on the page?
I don't see it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. We might have a technical glitch. So give me just a second. Are you looking both on your phone and computer?
Yeah.
We're just, do you happen to see us on the page, Letty, or are you looking?
No, not yet. I'm looking too.
It is in the event.
It didn't share to the page?
But I didn't share the page. I'm so confused.
And it shows live. Okay.
Nope.
So you go ahead and share it over to the page, Porter. We're just gonna.
Okay.
You go ahead and share it over to the page, Porter.
What am I hearing? Are you hearing that on your computer? Did you
I'm
turn
seeing it now on my side.
You're seeing it? Okay, cool. Come on, Facebook.
But it's not letting me connect it in ManyChat.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be interesting.
I see the shared post. I can connect.
That's not gonna work. Hi guys, everybody, welcome. We're having just the teeniest bit of technical issues, but don't worry, we'll totally get this. Good morning to you and you. How's everybody doing? Make sure you say hi and tell us where you're from and which companies you are with. And then follow the instructions down below Letty. You'll see it'll say share this out and comment !revolution. And then also make sure that you comment !queen to get our goodies. All right, my friends. Hello. I'm still grabbing that link for you, Letty. Yeah. Yep, I see that. Facebook's having some glitches this morning, but hey, it's gonna be okay. Hello, everybody. Can y'all do me a favor? I need you to comment good vibes. Comment good vibes. We're having a little bit of issues and we're trying to figure it out, but it's going to be so good. Comment good vibes or sending prayers or whatever works for you, whatever is most authentic to you. send that on over. Send some love because we are having it'll be great. Good morning, everyone. So many of you are here. I am so excited to share some awesome ideas with you about how to grow your business. We will be tailoring our ideas to our paparazzi friends, but I promise you, no matter what you sell, you'll be able to get a whole lot of really cool ideas. Okay, well, the bot's working on the, so that's good. You know what, we could set up another exclamation mark and put the goodies in that with a link. We'll figure this out. It'll be okay. Good morning, everyone. Can you test the hashtags for me? Okay. Good morning, friends. God take the wheel. Janice, that was a great phrase. I definitely needed that. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Good morning, y'all. All right. So everybody say hello to my friend Letty. Tell her good morning. Tell her welcome. She is so sweet. So she's volunteering her time. I say that mostly for compliance with her company. She's not being compensated. So she is 100% here, just letting you know that what her experiences have been, using some of our tips and tricks and philosophies for business and social media. So we're going to have her introduce herself and tell us all about the success she's having. And, her road, every road is up and down. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. Letty, go ahead and say hi. If you see anyone you know, go ahead and welcome them.
Oh, yes, of course. Hello. Yes. And I do this for fun, people. So it's not like I actually have a day job because I have to support my broke college students and my 2 dogs. Oh, and my grand dog. So, yeah.
Bless your heart. Yeah. So she is amazing. And she is such a hard worker. I admire her so much. And so we're going to be sharing some awesome things that she's doing and what's working for her. And the cool thing is everything you're doing, anyone can do, right, Letty?
Yep, that's right. It's just all that pesky little word that we talk about, consistency. So if you have a bad day, Michelle has said it over and over in a lot of the training. Okay, you fell off, just get back on. Keep doing it.
Yep, there's no such thing as being behind. Where you're at is where you're at. So, yes, I am doctoring myself here. Do you guys, who uses a wand? Seriously, those things are so dangerous. And I managed to snag my finger this morning. Anyway, it's starting to calm down. We'll see. I'm like, well, I didn't need that this morning. Good morning, guys. Hello. All right. So when you jump on, please take a hot minute and share this out. Okay. I know you have groups with other team members. I know there's people who follow you on your business page, on your personal profile. Actually, even the very best thing to do is to take a minute and tag 5-10 people. Hey, Letty, do you remember how you found me? Do you remember how you came upon our lives?
So I was in somebody's group and they shared a link to the training. And I was like, what's going on? And of course the keyword was, hey, they're doing a raffle. So, everybody loves something free, right?
Right.
Free is good. So I said, well, let me go check it out. And that's how I started doing the training.
So if somebody hadn't shared, you wouldn't be here, right?
Probably not. And then somehow, because it was just all sorts of different groups that I followed. And I was like, oh, and it was another paparazzi gal that had shared it. And then I saw some 31. I mean, it wasn't just Bling people. It was all sorts of people taking the training. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. I thought it was like paparazzi specific, but it wasn't.
Right. Awesome. Leslie, you're so kind. Thank you so much for saying that about my hair. I just can't seem to get around to going again my haircut year. And so it's just getting longer. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll have fun with it. So you're so sweet. Thank you. Good morning, friends. Thank you, Denise. Okay, you guys are awesome. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. Is it Shauna, Seana? I'm assuming that Sea is maybe like Sean. Is it Shauna Oliver? Let me know if I'm saying that wrong because your name is very important to me. Sandra, good morning. Brenda, good morning. Lisa, how are you? Miss Julie, how's it going? Miss Terista, I hope I'm saying that great. Hello. Good morning, Josephine. Hello, Letty. Y'all say hi to her, okay? Say good morning, Letty. Marcella, one of my favorite people. How we doing? Good morning, Miss Polly. So glad to see you. Rachel, how are you? Miss Iris, Judy, Molly, hello. Hello, Miss Missy Anderson. Hello, Liz. How are you, love? Hello, Sherry. How are you? Miss Brenda, how's it going? Diane, Carrie, Colette, how are you? Crystal, how's it going? Hello, my other Shauna friend. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning. Good morning, Dawn. Hello, my friends. Julia, Sammy, how are you? Miss Renee, how's it going? Good morning, Sharon. Sutton, no, let me think about your name here. Betty. I'm not going to say it right, Miss Sutton. Tell me how you say that. I get nervous and anything that's a little bit different. I'm not great at phonics. I'm very fast at math, which I know is not normal for girls, but that happens to be the gift God gave me. Deidre, how are you? Is it Miss Godfrey? How are you? Del Diva. I hope I'm saying it close to right, Miss Godfrey. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, Tay. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello, Miss Perez. How are you? Good morning, Carol. Rhonda, how's it going? So many friends. Good morning, Stephanie. Judy, how are you? Hello, friends. Okay, so let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Michelle Hess-Withers. I am the owner of this company called Creative Success Systems. I have been involved with sales in general for literally, you guys, it's so funny because I started sharing this lately. When I was in grade school, like young grade school, we're talking like first, second grade, I would go door to door and sell Christmas cards. I have literally always liked to talk to people and always liked sales. I know I'm not exactly the norm, but I've been in the direct sales industry for well over 20 years. I even dabbled in it in high school. And then I've been doing social media coaching for almost 15 years now. So I am so excited you're here. We have a lot of awesome ideas to share with you. I'm so grateful for what I have learned over the course of time. And here's my take on things. I've made a million mistakes, but I've done 2 million things right. We do about one thing ineffective. We'll just call it ineffective for every 2 things we do effective. And luckily, what that causes is up and a little bit down, up and a little bit down, up and you still go up. You just, it's okay to like try some things out. So we've got some things that I think you're going to love. And Letty's been trying that we're a big fan of and really will help your algorithms and get you in front of more people on social media. So we are so, so glad you're here. Please comment your company name and where you're from. If you're into your city or state, we love, love, love to hear that. We will be focusing and giving you specific ideas with regards to, especially if you sell anything from a boutique, jewelry, fashion. A lot of this stuff will apply to makeup, but just the sales techniques in general will work for everybody. But our suggestions will be heavy on the fashion jewelry side of things. Okay. Letty, I think we need to give them a fun question to help them find some new customers today. Don't you think we need to? Okay. How many of you sell rings? How many of you are selling rings? Okay. Comment rings.
I like the one to do hashtag ring. Got me distracted. Hashtag goodies.
Oh, okay. GOODIES.
Yep.
You know what? Okay. All right. So part of our technology is not working great this morning, and we want you to get our free things. And so what you need to do is something just a little bit different today. Okay. You're going to comment hashtag goodies, GOODIES, hashtag goodies. Let me put that up there. Y'all see that? Hashtag goodies. Okay. That's going to send you a message. And when you get that message, you're going to click on a link. You put a link, a ref URL in that, right? Yep. Okay, cool. And then you will get our goodies. Okay. All right. So Hashtag goodies. We got all sorts of free goodies for you. Okay. So as I was saying, we want to help you sell some more bling today. And the last time we did this, oh my goodness, people were so excited. It helped them find people who'd never bought from them before. It helped them get people come back. It helped their live numbers go up. All sorts of fun things. Okay. So comment rings if y'all sell rings. So what we're going to suggest is you say, hey, I'm curious, how many rings do you wear on your hands besides your wedding band? Okay. It's really important that you put that because sometimes they're like, oh, just one. And you're like, oh, what does it look like? You're like, it's my wedding band. So, and here's the thing. If it's 0, that's totally okay because then we can follow up and go, hey, I'm curious, what other types of jewelry do you wear? It's totally okay if it's 0 because you don't only sell rings. Okay. So go and put that on your personal profile where you have Facebook friends. Okay. Hey, I'm curious, how many fingers do you wear rings on besides your wedding band? Okay. So go put that and then come back and comment posted. Come back and comment posted. Okay. Sorry, I'm standing on a ball and so I have to move this thing. Okay. I'm curious. Many fingers. Oh, and you're going to do it on the colored background. So sorry, I should give a little bit better instructions, shouldn't I, Letty? Okay, so you're just going to choose one of those fun colored backgrounds. You're on your personal profile where you have Facebook friends. Now, this is something that can be done on your page later. We just want you to start on your personal profile. You're going to come down here to where it says background colors. Okay, if you have the avatar, I would definitely suggest you use that. Okay, and then type in there, I'm curious, how many fingers do you wear rings on besides your wedding band? Okay, let me put this up here. How many fingers do you wear rings on besides your wedding band? So post that question, come back and comment posted. Okay. Awesome, gals. Okay. We are going to help you sell some stuff. I'm going to need you to go get me some more ice. Cut that out. Hi, guys. Hello, my friends. Okay, comment posted. Okay, so we're going to tell you about why we do this. And then we're going to have, Letty, I'll have you introduce yourself. Okay. So here's the thing. In my webinars, I do things a little bit different. I give you something that will help you find new clients and something to go try and see that I actually know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And then I go step back and explain it and share more ideas with you. So I kind of have a unique way of doing this because I love to help you get sales today. Okay. So the reason why we do this is many years ago. Okay. So how many of you have ever are familiar with unique makeup? And so that was one of the first direct sales industries to go, what would happen if we really went big on social media? And so they were all sharing their 4D mascara. Sorry. And so, people were just like, look at me, look how cool this is. And it was very much the more you posted, the better. Now that's not how it is. But, and so they just kept posting their selfies of them, with one eye of mascara done and one without. And some of them were doing pretty well because it was very, very new, right? Now, but some of them, they were starting to like, okay, this isn't working as well as it was. And so I said, well, guys, you're just playing what I call show and tell. So you're just posting out there and you're like, isn't that cute? Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? I'm like, let's get to know people a little bit better. And I said, let's do how many days a week do you wear mascara? And so they started doing how many days a week do you wear mascara? And then we came up with all sorts of, do you like to wear mascara on your top lashes or your bottom lashes? Do you wear mascara because you have blonde eyelashes because you want them to look longer or thicker? What's your reason? And we started having all these mascara questions, and it absolutely helped people take it to a whole new level. Okay. And so that is one of the things that I bring to the table that is a lot different than some people. And if you hear, it's not, do you wear mascara? It's not, do you wear rings? It's how many rings do you wear? It's how many days a week do you wear mascara? And what I found is when it's a yes, no question, people just hit the thumbs up. When you give them a specific number to say, they say the number, and then you get to know them better. Because if they just say, yes, they wear rings, well, isn't it way different the person who wears 5 to 10 rings versus the person who wears 1 to 2, right? That's when you're trying to decide who to start talking to, I'm going to talk to the person who wears a lot of rings first, right? Okay, so this gives you better information. The other thing is very, very, very easy for them to engage. They only have to click one button, right? Unless they wear rings on all 10 fingers, right? Which I don't think a lot of people do. There's probably a couple, but it's one button they have to push. Okay, if it was how many days a week do you wear mascara, it was one button, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. How many fingers do you wear rings on? It's a one button response. And they don't have to think very hard. If you ask a question more like, what style of rings do you like to wear? That one won't go over as well because they have to stop and think. People don't want to think on social media. They just want to scroll and play, and that's their time to check out. Okay. So when you make it easy to answer with the brain, easy to answer with the thumbs, you're going to get all sorts of comments. Okay. Are y'all feeling this? So this process of how to do these questions and how it will help you, one, get back in front of people that maybe haven't bought from you for a while, and two, get in front of new people. And we're going to explain all that a little bit more. It's really powerful. Okay. So give us some love, share us some hearts if that's making sense to you. We're so excited that you're here. Welcome. Again, my name is Michelle Withers. Everybody welcome my good friend, Letty. Letty, my friend. Everybody say hi to her. So go ahead and tell them where you're from. Tell them how long you've been with paparazzi. Tell them about your leadership and LOP levels. And then we will talk a little bit about, so go there and then we'll discuss where you were and why we started working together, what's been working for you. Okay. All right. Go for it. Everybody welcome Letty. Hello.
Perfect. Hello. Welcome. And thank you, Miss Colette. How are you doing? So prior to doing paparazzi, I was in the service. So I served for over 25 years and I had plans for before when I got out. And I said, well, I'm going to get out and I'm going to do this. But then, of course, you forget you age while you're in. So I said, I'm going to do something different. But I have to do something because I was always busy, always doing something. So I went to a paparazzi party on Facebook and I said, jewelry on Facebook. All right, whatever. I'll just get some stuff and, be that party crasher, get some stuff from the hostess, let her get, her rewards, and that's it. And then I got started. So I started in April of 2016, right before I got out of the military. Wow. And it was just something fun to do. So I've been doing it for 7 years now. It did help get my broke college students through because it was like that little, not that we were hurting, but, it was that little extra that helped pay for their extra stuff when they realized, oh, stuff is expensive when I have to pay for it myself. So that helped them get through college so they wouldn't get no bills and stuff. But I did get to a point where I was pretty good on sales. I wasn't rich. I wasn't 7 figures, not even 5 or 4. But, I was maintaining. Then I lost momentum. Had my viewers, had this, and I said, I was just doing it for fun. So I felt like at some point I had an epiphany about 9 months ago now that I said, you know what? I should be at a different level already if I've been doing it for this long, even if it's just for fun, just for the discount or just to have something to do. I should, because I connect with people, but I'm not where I think I should be. I did tell Michelle when I started, because I've been following her. I found her like maybe 4 or 5 years ago now. I start looking at all the stuff that I've paid for. And it's been a minute. So it's not like this is new. It's just, for me personally, is the consistency. And the way Michelle just puts everything plain and simple. If you fall off, get back on the wagon. My latest thing was, well, I went to an event, nobody showed. It was the coordinator. That's why I'm not making sales. But it was not hard. It was just having to do what I have to do, the little maintenance to go live and do your Facebook stuff to make it work.
Right.
So now I said, all right, stop farting around. That's my favorite word. Let's do this. So I've been following everything to the T, pretty much. And now my viewers are coming back. And you can tell when you take a day or 2 off and you're like, what happened? That's what happened. You didn't go post, you didn't go comment,
Yeah.
and that's what has been helping me out a lot.
Awesome. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. So, and we're going to give you more details about what's working for her. Just know that. Okay. Now, if you've just hopped on, just a couple quick things. So Cindy Lou, I see a question about using hashtags. If you'll give us towards the end, be sure and bring up that question again. We'll totally do some Q&A at the end. Okay, my friend? Absolutely. Yes, please thank everybody. Please, everybody thank Letty for her service. That is an amazing sacrifice. That's a big deal. Thank you so much. I have a feeling some of your consistency habits come from your service. So you're awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you've just hopped on, make sure you've commented hashtag goodies. Okay, hashtag goodies to get all our freebies. You're going to get a Facebook message when you comment that. Okay, and then share this out, comment !revolution. That's going to put you into our drawing for a $50 gift certificate for a training. Okay, so make sure to share that out, pretty please, and tag 5-10 people below. That's really, really good. Okay. That really helps to get things out. All right. So Miss Letty, like I was farting around. Okay. So I love like you're honest with yourself. Like we all have those times where we're like, oh, we're farting around. We're not like all in, or sometimes we need to face some of our fears, right? Like that happens a little bit. So all those things can happen in life and in business. Okay. So here's the thing. I've been helping people in the direct sales industry for a hot minute and small businesses. My niche is helping people on social media. So I'd love to know if this is your very first time being here on the webinar, what you want to comment is 1ST first. 1ST if this is your first time being here, 1ST. If you've been here before, make sure you comment QQ for question, queen, and training. We're going to, so you've heard my question that we had you post this morning about jewelry. It is so fun when you learn to ask questions. Okay. So Miss Letty just in the last couple months, okay, I have loved watching you. So we've had a couple different trainings that she's participated in. And then she also took advantage of, we do what's called a business page review. So these are two cool things that she's been doing with us. Okay. Now, one of the things that we first talked about is loving on people. You can post all day long, but if people aren't seeing your post, it's not going to help. The best thing you can do to get people to see your post is love on them. And we have a couple different ways to do that. Letty, what are some of the ways you're doing that by loving on people and seeing that it comes around and then people end up seeing and commenting on your post?
First and foremost, the first one, like you said, with loving on people is checking their posts on my profile, which I used to do before, but I wasn't like checking stories. And then just doing as simple as you told us to do, go to the stories, love them. If you can comment or send a message, send the message. If not, then you just love on them. Not just like, very important, not just like, make sure you love them. And that's one of the minor things that I've been doing that has gotten old people from my friends list to hop back into my group that's attached to my page and all that good stuff to see my stuff. That's
awesome. Okay. So let me give just a little bit bigger details on that. So first of all, up here in your stories, this is if you were putting in order of this one would do, if I had 10 minutes, how many of you, if I said, do this thing for 10 minutes, it will double your engagement today, would do it? Comment 10 minutes if you're like, okay, I would do something for 10 minutes if it would double my engagement. Okay, so you come up here to stories and you click on one of these, okay? And then you're going to come down here where it says send message. And you're going to send a message, okay? And we say compliment, congratulate, empathize, or tell them thank you. Meaning we compliment them for how cute their hair looks. We compliment them for how cute their Halloween decorations are. We compliment them. We congratulate them for their first 5K. We congratulate them for losing 10 pounds. We congratulate them for potty training, right? Or we empathize. A lot of times people put out, oh man, just had a car accident, or man, I've been really sick lately, or my mom was diagnosed with cancer. Okay. That's empathize. And then the last one that I have a lot of people get stuck on is when people post like scriptures, motivational quotes, little short videos. When people post positive things, you guys, I don't know about you, but we all kind of had some time where like, man, social media is like a little draining and not as positive and invigorating as I want it to be. So when somebody posts something positive, tell them, like I'll do hashtag amen, or I'll do thank you so much for sharing that. I really needed that today. I'll do all sorts of stuff like that. So we want to love on people. Okay. Now, depending on your age, depending on how many Facebook friends you have, depending on all sorts of things, you may realize that how do I say this? That you don't have a lot of people that do stories. Okay, no big deal. No big deal at all. So what you can do is go through your feed, okay, and comment on post. That's the next thing. Okay, now if the other thing, this is even one of my more favorite things to do, is you're going to go to your menu. You're going to go to your friends list. Okay, go to friends. Now, the cool thing about this is on your friends list, it puts an order of people that you engage with. So it starts with the people you engage with the most. You want to scroll past a bunch of those people that you know you engage with the most. And then you're going to start seeing people that you're like, I never see stories for them. I never see posts from them. What's going on? You click on their profile, go see what they've posted lately, comment on that. If you don't see anything real recently, what you can do is just send them a message. Send them happy fall. Hey, I'm curious. What are your Halloween plans? That's a good question if you happen to know they do Halloween. If you and maybe the people you follow the most aren't Halloween fans, you can just say, hey, oh my gosh, fall is gorgeous. What are some of your favorite fall activities? What kind of things are you doing? Or remember something specific about them. You know, about they have 3 daughters. You know, they recently moved. Ask them a real question. What that does, let me tell you, anyone you engage with, messaging, commenting on posts, going to Messenger, deliberately messaging them, just some love, not about your business, will instantly start being shown your post. Okay. There is a direct correlation between this. Those that engage with you, okay, they will see your post. And that's how you get people back on your lives that you haven't seen for a while. Go through, find the names of your best customers, send them a message, let them know you care about them, ask a question so they have a reason to reply back to you. It works brilliantly, right? How have you seen people come back to your lives? Because you've been doing this for 7 years, so you've probably got quite a few customers. How have you seen people come back?
Doing it in that way. I had my regulars that I was like, oh, I can always count on my regulars, or even just the ones that just came to sit there and watch, because that was another thing that you would say is like, sometimes they just need somebody to watch. They're not there to shop. They're just there to, make that connection. And that's how I've been seeing them. Even the ones that are in my group, I hadn't posted anything in my VIP group, so to speak. And I posted a poll this morning in between all my other stuff. And then they started commenting out of the woodwork on that one, or they're seeing the things, and that's how they're coming back, because they've been following me for a while and then just starting over.
Right. And here's the thing, you guys, if you are really new to this, you know what you do? You go comment on the post of those that you think will like your product. If you're like, they are so fashionable, they are going to love this stuff, you go comment on their post. You deliberately engage with them so they're more likely to see your live. We don't need to say, hey, come join my live and go message them that. We just make sure we've engaged with them, that we've chatted with something with them that they care about, and then they see your live and they'll hop on. Okay. Not every single one of them, but a lot of them will. So if you're new, if you've had a business before, when you say you're starting over, I don't call it starting over. You're just re-engaging. Okay. I resurrect the dead every single day with clients. Okay. I help them get their people back. So I don't really call it starting over. You're just re-engaging them. You're just getting the algorithms revived. Okay. So you don't need to be too like forlorn about it. Because believe me, we resurrect the dead all the time. Okay. Those of you, how many of you have a business page? Tell me what your business page name is. You're welcome to put the link. I love to hear your creative names. Okay. Now, the other thing, so those of you that are doing business pages, here is your next thing that you need to understand that will really, really help your business. Okay, so right up here at the top of your business page, okay, it says followers. Okay, you have likes and followers. You see all the little bubbles, okay, or little circles. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click on where it says followers. Okay, and so here I have followers, right? And I am going to click on the 3 dots. Let me find one. Okay, so here is Dragonfly Bling Gallery. Are you here, girlfriend? Okay, so she has followed my page. Right down here, I see follow, and I'm going to follow her. Now, before someone asks, because I know someone will, but should I follow other people who sell the same thing? No. Should you follow people who sell something different? Yeah. They have makeup, you have bling, you need each other's stuff. You follow people who sell different things, but you don't follow people who sell the same products. Okay. All right. So you're going to go through and you're going to follow. You're going to have a goal to eventually follow all your followers. It might take you 3 months. It might take you a whole year. Kind of depends on how many followers you currently have, but you're going to proactively follow your followers. Okay. Now, what do we do? Okay. So we are going to come to the news feed where we see other people's posts. Just a second to get there. Sorry, give me just 1 second. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to have different people's posts here. And I see I'm looking at it as me as Creative Success Systems. This is my business page. And I'm going to come down and see different people's posts. And I'm going to comment on their post as my business page. So here's a great one by Jamie Scott. Okay, she's got this really cute engagement question with the French fries. Okay, y'all, what's your favorite French fry? Comment which one. I'm leaning towards those Arby's. What's your favorite French fry, Letty? Those are yummy ones. Okay.
Yeah, definitely Arby's.
Arby's, I know that seasoning's awesome, isn't it? Okay. So you're going to come through and you are going to every day proactively comment on people's posts. Now you can try to do stories. It will only let you comment on stories. It won't let you send messages. So both of them kind of do the same thing. I find it a little bit easier and faster just to go through the news feed. But these 2 things, loving on people first, if you will do this before you post, like if we had 3 hours for this webinar, I would have had you go do that first and then had you post your question about rings. It actually will get more comments if you love on people first. It's just that simple rule. What goes around comes around. Okay. What goes around comes around. It's like it really, really works. Okay. How are you working your business page?
So I start with my profile in the mornings, like you said, and then but on my business page, you'll be proud, Michelle, I've been scheduling my my posts for the week. So now I set myself a time where if my post is going to be there at 7 in the morning, then I'm already up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Still, my body does not allow me to do that. So that to stay past a certain time. So then I get up, take care of the boys, do what I got to do, take care of myself. And then I start checking the stories and start checking the comments before my post actually starts. Because that gives me okay, you got until 6:45 to do what you got to do before that post goes hot. And at that point, I'm already driving to work. So by the time I get to work, come in and do my stuff there.
Ah, cool. I love it. I love it. Okay. You guys, there's a couple of things here you need to know. First of all, posting first thing in the morning is crazy important. Okay. I'm going to tell you, this is my opinion. Okay. If you go in and schedule posts, do you see this, Letty? Facebook almost always says your people are most active around like 5 p.m. or something like that. Is that what you see? Does anybody have, if you schedule them, has anybody ever seen a different time than 5 p.m.? Okay. I know that is half true, but I know with every ounce of my soul that posting first thing in the morning does really, really good things for your algorithms. And let me tell you why, especially those of you that go live. Okay. So it's not, is 5 o'clock a good or bad time? It is a good time. And, but to me, that's when you should be going live. Now, see, it says 5 o'clock for me. That's 8 o'clock Eastern time. So, anyway, so you want your evening post to be your live or jewelry. Your morning post, you are doing things like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love pumpkin spice? You're doing, do you decorate scary or fun? You're doing what candy are you giving out for Halloween? You're doing, okay, how many pumpkins will your family be carving? Okay. Those kind of things are what you want to do first thing in the morning. We call those engagement questions. Okay. Those engagement questions are fun ones that what happens is it spikes your algorithms, and you want to do it. Like I said, the goal is about 12 hours, about 6, 7 a.m. and about 6, 7 p.m. You're posting something about your products. Okay. So no matter what you sell, that's the same general rule. But a lot of you gals are going live in the evening, right? Or you can post your new releases, and it spikes your algorithms. Facebook's like, well, look at Letty. These people like her. Oh my gosh, they're all chatting with her about pumpkin spice coffee or whatever it might be. So then she goes live, and they're like, well, they like seeing her this morning. They must want to see her tonight too. And then your post or your live gets seen more. Okay. Now, let me tell you something that I see a lot of. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few things that I'm going to tell you to stop doing, but I never, ever, ever tell you to stop doing without telling you what to do instead. Okay. When y'all come to me and somebody says, somebody told me to never do this. And I'm like, okay, what did they tell you to do instead? And if you don't know the answer, then they're not doing you a very good service. Okay. So if you do have someone who says, stop doing this, please ask them, okay, what should I do instead? Because sometimes it's true, but it depends on your business, depends on your parameters, depends on your goals. Okay. It's like, should you have a business VIP group or not? That depends on your goals. Should you be working your profile or your business page? It depends on your goals. Okay. Now I'm talking to you with the assumption y'all are here to make money. Okay. That you're not just here as hobbyists. Okay. So I personally believe in business pages. So I want to know, are you here for a part-time income, a full-time income, or go big? We're talking like 6 figures. Okay. Are you here for a part-time income, full-time income, or go big? So I want to hear your thoughts. Okay. All right. So you're doing this morning post. So let me tell you a couple of things that y'all do that you should stop doing. What I have found, okay, because I'm doing my own engagement, right? If I post a good post in the morning and then a couple hours later, like 2-3 hours later, I post another one, it will kill the engagement of that first one that's on a roll. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, 2, maybe 3, but 2 posts a day on your business page is your ultimate goal. Your fun engagement. There's also this thing called a live check-in that's very similar to it. And then your live or your business post more towards the evening, about 10 to 13 hours apart. Okay. This is what I see some of you do. You post, I see anything from, hey, going live in 15 minutes. Hey, going live in an hour. Hey, going live at 5 o'clock. And you posted it like within an hour or two before the live. You guys, Facebook chooses. They're like, we're only going to show so many of your posts. So there's no point in posting a ton of stuff, okay? Because Facebook will only show so many of your posts to people. So they pick the post. So you just posted and you went live. So now Facebook's trying to decide which one are we going to show. You're actually hurting your algorithms by posting, I'm going live in 15 minutes and then hit live in 15 minutes later. It hurts you. It doesn't help you. Okay. So what I'm saying you need to do instead is make sure you have that fun post. It could be even 4 hours, 4, 6, 8, 12 hours before, but not 15 minutes before, not an hour before. Okay. Now, the other thing is, so have you been working on your announcement post, Letty?
Yes, I have. Yep. I'm telling you, I used to be the one that would, I knew, okay, we had the post. And I remember one of the trainings that you asked, when do you do this? And I had mentioned, this was years ago now. So it's not like she's giving you some crazy stuff. Years ago that she said, I told her, somebody told me that I shouldn't post anything within an hour, but I should post it within an hour and a half. And then post my profile, post my page, and I'll keep it scattered. And she's like, who told you that? And I said, well, but it's like, okay, well, this is the deal. Try it if you want to, and then see how it works. And guess what? It works. And it's still working now. So that's what I do. I check my profile and I do my post on my page at 7 in the morning, and then I go back later. Because I was one of the biggest ones to do, hey, I'm going live in 15 minutes. I'm going live in an hour. And yeah, there was crickets.
It wasn't helping, was it? Right.
Mhm.
So do it first thing in the morning. Okay. It's, you guys, the people that are like, I don't get comments if I post them all around the same time. They're not getting comments because they don't ask good questions. Okay. Like every time I've looked at people's, I'm like, they're not getting comments. I've literally tested, because even on Facebook pages, it'll encourage you to post the same thing on your groups, and it would post at the exact same time. If they didn't want you to do that, they wouldn't give you that option. Okay. It's not about posting them at the same time. It's about you, one, not asking a good question. And then the other thing that's really important is that you've got to actually reply to every comment. Okay. Now, there's a thing that I call announcement post. Okay. Now, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you comment hashtag goodies to get our freebies, and then share this out or tag 5-10 people. Tell what, y'all, when we hit 200 viewers, we're going to give away two gift certificates. Okay. So share that out, tag a couple people, even share it right to their messenger. Like, girl, you got to come hear this. Okay. So those of you who are posting now, like I said, this is more focused towards paparazzi, but this rule applies no matter what you sell. Okay. So for example, I see my paparazzi, my boutique, my, all those gals, and they'll post a couple different things. One, I'm going live at this time. Okay. Now here's the thing. Have y'all noticed that sometimes you see a post like 3, 4, 5 days later from the day it was posted? So it says, I'm going live at 5. Like, first of all, if you're going to make an announcement post, make it more clear. Going live Tuesday, October 31st at 5 p.m. on my business page. If you post it on your personal profile and you're going live on your business page, you need to put the link to your business page. Okay. So those are a couple things, but the most important part of this, if you're taking notes and you have your announcement post, I'm going live at 5. This is the most important part. Anytime you get 0 comments on that business page, your algorithms go down. Okay. 0 comments equals algorithms go down. It hurts. It's just, it's like the worst thing that can happen. Okay. So here is the trick to getting comments on those announcement posts. So I'm not telling you not to do them. I'm telling you, please make a big significant change. Okay. So you're going to say, hey, going live, date, time. This is where I'm going live. Please initial below when you've read this. Please comment your name below when you've seen this. Please tell me the time you saw this below. Please tell me what time zone you're in. Please tell me what your favorite color is below when you've seen this. Okay. And it is amazing. Okay. How well it works. It's absolutely brilliant. And even if you get 2 comments, 4 comments, let's say your average is 50 comments and you only get 10 comments on it. It is 1,000 times better than 0 comments. You guys, 0 comments absolutely kills you. Okay. And I had a gal that we reviewed her business page, and she was worried. She had this post she done about shrimp, and she was worried that had hurt when she shared it to her profile, because she was worried about the timing thing again. She was worried she'd shared it too fast and she'd hurt her algorithms. I'm like, well, let's go take a look at this. So we looked at it, and actually what had hurt was she had all these announcement posts, what time she's going live, the invoices had been sent, that she secured Fashion Fix, and it was just announcements. And I'm like, my friend, like, all you got to do is change these. Hey, we got Fashion Fix. comment yay below when you see this. Okay. 5-10 people comment on that. Okay. And so you've got to stop just talking at people and say, hey, when you saw that, let me know. Okay. When you read this, and when you do that, it is like magic. How many of you want a little magic in your business? Some people are always like, what's the magic pill to making this work? Comment magic, okay? Because this will change things. So Letty, what announcement post have you changed up, and what kind of things have you tried doing?
So I've taken out my good morning or good afternoon. I don't do, everybody knows from that has followed me forever. They know when I invoice. When I go live, especially when I'm doing a sale post, I already put on there when invoices are going to go out. So it's already identified for them.
Wow.
I ask the question of, like you say, the action words, you ask a comment or something like that, I think you call it,
Yeah.
so they can answer the question, give them, and then keep it simple. That's what I've been doing. I've been keeping it simple, A, B, C, or D, or none, or whatever it is that I put on there. Nothing too crazy, and a colored background. I did have a time where my scheduling wasn't letting me use a colored background, so I went right to free Canva, created a cute little background real quick, and I threw it in there, and that worked. That was good until Facebook decided to wake up or whatever it was doing. So that's what I've been doing. I changed it simple, and this is what I want you to do, like you said, when you see this.
Yep. One of the things that's a huge help, you guys, Facebook loves the colored backgrounds. I know they took away some of the avatars recently. I don't know why. I wish I knew why. Just use the 5 you have. Okay. But using the colored backgrounds, Facebook really, really likes those. So make sure you're using those, and it saves time versus, and I love Canva. I mean, I love Canva. There's a lot of cool things I love to use it for, but just your announcement posts, just use a colored background on those. Okay. Her name is right there by her. Do you see? It says Letty. Do you see her name? And when you comment, okay, you guys, when you comment hashtag goodies, okay, and then there's a link in there, you click on it, sends you a Facebook message. We are sending you the link to Letty's Facebook page so you can go follow her and check her out. The one thing we ask is please, please, please do not message her for free training. Okay, you message me and you get training. But please know she's got her own team, her own business. Okay. But go watch what she's doing. Go see the good things she's got on her business page. Okay. But we will send you her Facebook page link when you do hashtag goodies. But you got to click the link in the messenger to go to that. Okay. We have another system that usually works, but it's kind of not working right this morning, but that's okay. All right. So, okay. So you guys, your announcement post is something you can quickly change. So can y'all imagine if you just simply did these 3 things? Okay. We talked about loving on people. That was number 1, right? Number 2 was you're posting your fun engagement post first thing in the morning. 3, you're just going to make sure you're posting something in the evening about your business. A lot of you will be going live. And then 4, you just simply make sure none of your posts are announcement posts without a question. Okay. The last thing you want to make sure you do is that you're replying to every single comment. Okay. That is super, super, super important. I am serious as rain. It is amazing what you'll see happen in the first hour. You want to reply to all the comments you can in that first hour. Then you can take a 4-hour break, let the comments build up, and then reply to them. Letty, you have a full-time job. You're busy. How do you manage replying to your comments?
I used to just depend on, I'm going to do it right after, but now I actually I have my phone right here, but I have my alarm set up. Okay. I have a Facebook page at my work, and everything that I'm doing with this, sometimes I tell myself, okay, you're doing too much for your work Facebook page. You're ignoring your personal page. So they're always asking me, well, why are we getting more stuff on our page? Like, I've been doing training. So, but I do schedule my alarms. I schedule my alarms because I know I get busy. I write resumes for people, not write, but we review resumes and stuff for people. So that can be time consuming. So alarms are the way to go.
Alarms are the way to go. Okay. And how do you make sure in the first hour you reply to people? Do you do it like when you first wake up? Like, how do you make sure that happens?
I base it off of when I schedule my post. So if I get up I'm always up. Like I said, I'm up by 4:30. I have little man sitting right here next to me. I'm surprised he's being quiet. He's my 4-year-old Eskimo who thinks
Oh,
he's a toddler, like a human toddler. So he gets up. I do my routine. I check. First thing I do is check my phone in case family emergencies, anything. I do
Sure.
all my loving, my commenting on people's posts. And then immediately, I already know that my post is going to hit at 7. I'm on the road. I'm in my office by 7:10, and then I go open up and check.
Wow, nice. I love that. That's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that for me is better because that keeps me. I developed. I have self-diagnosed OCD from the military because everything has to be like boom, 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 boom. So if it's not, my whole world falls apart.
Yeah. I mean, that's what keeps us safe is because you guys have routines. So, yep, I can imagine that's fallen over from that. Okay. So, you guys, here's the thing. Okay. So, for example, you could have it scheduled and then you go into the bathroom and you reply to a couple when you first wake up. And then you get out of the shower, you reply to a couple, you grab your breakfast, reply to a couple, you reply to a couple before you go into work. Okay. Now, if you're someone, let's just say you're someone who has a schedule that, I don't know, you're a nurse and you work 12s and you wake up at noon. If that is your morning, okay, yes, in theory, I would love for it to be 7 a.m. But if your morning truly is noon and that's just not possible, then post at noon and reply to them in that first hour between noon and 1. It is more important that you reply to comments in the first hour than the time you post it. Now, if you're posting at 1 a.m. and it's hardly anybody's on Facebook, that's not going to work. Okay. But if it's somewhere between 6 a.m. and let's say 2 p.m., okay, that's your morning post, then make that happen if that's the only time you have to reply in that first hour. Okay. Otherwise, kind of change up your habits in the morning. If you are getting up in the morning and have somewhat of a regular, 9 to 5 schedule, do this before you hit your 9 to 5 job and get some of those comments in, and it will pay off and it will really, really work. Okay. So it's one of those things. You absolutely can do this, whatever works for you. Okay. Rachel says, should I be replying to every comment from my live? Here is my general rule. I think everyone that has commented something should be replied to at least once. We should definitely thank anyone who shared. We should definitely hit some hearts. Now hit hearts, not thumbs up. Okay, use the heart emoji instead of the thumbs up. It will get you more weight for Facebook. So you're going to reply to some of those comments. You don't need to reply to everyone. I like to see at least, and especially you should have a keyword if someone's new. Definitely should reply to them and go message them. Okay, so all those things are very good things to do. Okay. Carol, it stays right here on my business page, girlfriend. Absolutely stays right here. Okay. All right, Letty, let's talk about something else just really quick. Okay, you guys, we're almost at an hour. Do you guys have about 15 more minutes? Comment 15 if you want to hear a few more tips. Okay. All right. Comment 15 if you're willing to stay around just a little bit longer. Okay. So Letty and I have a thing called a business page review. Okay. Now I can sit here and I can give you all sorts of tips and you will go and you will do your very best to do them. I know and understand that. And I'm going to talk to you about how programs with us. And I have a lot more information than even this to share. But sometimes you don't know what you're doing wrong. I can't, there's so many different things you do on Facebook. Sometimes I can't necessarily address every single one. So we have this thing called a business page review where you can, so I go on and I look at your business page and we're on Zoom and I tell you, hey, here are some things I see you're doing well. And then I call them opportunities. They're not mistakes. They're opportunities. Oh, cool. Here's a few different things you can do. Because some of you I am doing all the things. Nobody is, not even myself. Okay. Nobody's actually doing all the things, but I can pinpoint a couple things that would maximize your time, your energy. So Letty, when we did that for you, tell us your experience. Tell us why you're glad you did it. What did you learn different that you didn't necessarily hear in a webinar, or maybe you heard it different because I was referring to your page. How was that experience?
So it was eye-opener and it was nerve-wracking at the same time because, I said, I'm doing everything and it's not working. I don't know what's happening, Michelle. It's not working. I'm doing it all. But those little things, because you have the eye to go look and stuff that I may be looking at it one way, but you're viewing it as somebody else's look. This is how everybody else is looking at it, right?
Mhm.
So the little things that I thought I was doing right, like, oh, saying good morning, having my morning post, having this, not having a background, even posting something that I thought made sense with emojis and then it didn't sense. I remember the camping one year, like, what is this? I don't even know what you're trying to get them to do, right? And it was complicated, right? So I was like, oh man. At first you feel defeated, but you're like, you know what? No, that's only helping. So that helped because then I went through, didn't delete my stuff that I didn't like. I just
No,
went and
just leave
changed it. Went and
Yep.
changed it so that way I could start getting more likes, or not likes, but comments and stuff like that.
Yeah, awesome. And like, so since you've been doing those things, okay, so one of the things we haven't talked about yet, okay, when you first started working with me, this like newest time, okay, because you talked about you've worked with me a couple different times. Where were your sales at and how were you feeling about your business like before you started some of these trainings a couple months ago?
Oh, I was pretty much, I won't say I was tanked, but I was beginning to feel like, wow. I mean, I got my loyal customers. I got my faithfuls that they don't care how much jewelry they have, they're gonna get it because it's pretty, right? And
Right.
then I started feeling bad because I was like, man, I feel like I'm just taking their money. Why can't I get other people that are in here? So,
Wow.
what are the, and, when I used to have a whole bunch of viewers and now I didn't, and like, what's changed? I know COVID happened and all that stuff, but what am
Right.
I doing? And like I said, I was like, well, I ain't doing the work at the house, so I'm gonna go to the events and use that as an excuse for not getting sales. Like, oh well, nobody promoted the event, so yeah, that's where I was. And now, I set a goal from when we first started. You said, okay, these last 2 weeks, what's your goal? And I was like $30 short of my goal. So now I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I'm gonna keep changing
So,
my stuff.
so what was your goal? What were you trying to hit?
Oh, I was just trying to hit like 350, 360 in sales because it had been that low, right? And then
Okay.
I made it all the way to 331. So now for this month, I'm already halfway to 600 in sales. So,
Awesome.
and for those of you that come and check out my page, I am not rich. I am simple. I'm keeping it real, Letty, when I do my lives and stuff. It's just trying to up, like I said, algorithms, new customers, having people, because they're coming, they're showing up now that I've changed my ways.
So how many new customers have you gotten in the last couple of weeks?
5, and then that's been people that have been following me forever. Sometimes they take forever. They're like, it takes them a little bit to make that first purchase. I had one of them that messaged me, say, hey, can you put some sets together? And she's never bought anything. I was like, yeah, sure, I can put some sets together. And then I send them the stuff. And then 2 of them are actually from my work. They're like, I just saw your thing fly through my Facebook page. I didn't even know that you sold paparazzi. Because I don't make my work, right? And they're like, yeah, sure, here, have my card real quick.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's showing up in other people's newsfeed because your algorithms are up, right?
Yeah.
So that's the point. This gets you in front of past customers. How have you had some people come back that hadn't bought for a while?
Yes. Haven't bought for a while and haven't commented for a while because I've scrolled through some of my old friends, the ones that I see all the time, mentioning, I thought about somebody that I was stationed with 10 years ago. I hadn't thought about her in a while. And I was like, wow, I mean, guess what? She's watching my stuff again. So that's what happens when you get lost in the sauce somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. Facebook's algorithms, there's an overall algorithm that shows it to how many, it kind of determines how many people overall your post will be shown to. But then there's individual algorithms between you and each person. Like when I go to my friends list, the first people on my friends list I see is Porter, my son. Everybody say hi to Porter. He's my assistant and son. That's who I message the most. That's who always going to see his post first, right? Then I go down and I find people. And as soon as you message that person, all of a sudden your content will start showing up for them again. Okay. So those individual algorithms, you literally can change in 5 minutes. It's all about just sending them a message and loving on them, not about business. You don't need to post about business because they will start seeing your business post. If they do want jewelry, they will let you know because it's showing up for them. Okay. So it's amazing, 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 amazing. I'm telling you guys, it's so good how this works. Okay. So and so you got the business page review. You've been working these things. The other thing is, so we have coaching calls on Wednesday that are called Question Queen sessions. They're part of our program that we're going to be telling you about in a hot minute. Letty, what do you love about our weekly coaching sessions? How does that help you take what you've learned and one, be consistent, and two, like just do it better and better and better?
Just having, and I was just reaching for my notepad. This is my stack of stickies. Okay.
I love
I'm a
it.
sticky lover, and I have a big old notepad. It's just keeping it in layman's terms. Okay.
Mhm.
My job that I do, a lot of people like to use big words, and I tell them, no, people are going to look at you. You just need layman's terms. You don't need to say that you created a new space rocket or whatever. You just need to say that you built something, right? And that's basically using the same thing that you teach us. Keeping in the 1 hour calls, you tell us to write down things. What's your focus? What's your goal? What did you have issues with? What videos did you watch? And
Mhm.
keeping it simple, not big old laundry list of things. Just writing them down. Keep your stickies handy so that that's how I'm building my vision board. Like I mentioned in one of the trainings,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my vision board. This is what I have to do. Maybe it's not making millions yet, but just doing the little things that'll become muscle memory. And that's what I like about the 1 hour coaching sessions.
I love it. Are they inspiring? Are they fun? Do you get new ideas?
Oh yes, new ideas, because everybody's different. Not all of us
Mhm.
are bling. Some have boutiques, every type of different business that they're doing or whatever they're doing in life. And somebody else might do something that I was like, I haven't tried that in my side of the world, so maybe that'll work. So it's very inspiring, and it keeps it down to earth. We get our first 20, maybe 15 minutes of inspiration, but like, it's going to be okay. You fell off the wagon, get back on it. That's all.
Yep.
And then we do the work.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you about 2 different programs that you can participate in with us that will help you with your business. Okay. And I do want to show you a couple more things. Okay. So those of you who commented !revolution, there was a little thing that popped up and replied to that. And it looked like a little robot head. If you haven't shared yet or commented !revolution, please do that. So your name will go into the drawing. Okay. So that little robot head, that is called a bot, and it's in Facebook. And it's one of the things that we teach that helps you to automate some things on your business page. If you saw the little bot head, just comment head. Is like blue and red. You may have seen it reply to yourself or somebody else in the feed. Okay. That thing is really, really fun. Okay. The other thing we like to teach you on your business page is how to use this hashtag thing. So some of you did hashtag queen. If you haven't yet, please do that. Hashtag queen. That's going to send you the link to getting our free goodies. That is all set up in Facebook. Okay. So imagine if somebody wants information about the business opportunity. Imagine somebody wants information about how to get some free bling. Maybe you have a hostess program. You could do hashtag hostess. You could do hashtag team. You can set these up in Facebook, and we have all sorts of ideas. Now, I know some of you are going to have like some of these loaded questions about, do I use a personal profile? Do I use a business page? I believe if you're trying to go big or full-time income, you want to be using a business page. Okay. Does that mean I believe you should just rip a Band-Aid off? No. If you're using your personal profile, you want to have a 30-day goal to move over, and you keep telling your people about that. And we have a system for you to help make that shift. Okay. The other thing we have with business pages, for those of you who are trying to work your business page, but you're like, I just don't know what's going on. I just don't get the same engagement. I'm missing people. I don't get new people. Okay. So if you're feeling like you need some momentum, I don't want you to comment stuck, because I really believe in focusing on positive words. If you're like, I need momentum, I see the same people over and over again, I'm not getting any new customers, in fact, I'm missing customers I thought I had, comment momentum if that is your need. Okay. If you're like, I need momentum. Okay. So we're going to teach about on your business page how you're going to post engagement questions, and then you're going to share them to your personal profile. We're going to teach you about how to re-engage people with the right kinds of questions. We're going to teach you about why no matter what you sell, you want to post a question about your jewelry, okay, just like the ring question that we did earlier today, you want to post at least 2 of those a week because they're talking about jewelry. Facebook will show your jewelry live to them, okay? So we have all these systems. The other thing I'm a big believer in, I don't know if you've done this one yet, Letty, or not. I know that when you do a Facebook event on a business page and you know how to boost it correctly, I've had people boost it for $10. I had to boost them for $100. It depends on how many Facebook followers you have. Like if you have 200 followers, I'd say, okay, throw 10, $20 at it. If you have 1,000 followers, you might spend $25 to $40. If you have $2,000, I'd suggest you spend $2,000, 2,000 followers, sorry, 2,000 followers, you might spend $50 on it. Okay. So it's all about who we're re-engaging, and I can help you get people back by knowing how to boost correctly. Okay. Lots of people say they boost or run ads and nothing happens from it. I know how to get those people back. Have you tried that one yet, Letty?
No, not yet, because and that's my next in the videos and stuff, because I wanted to make sure I had all this other little stuff down in a routine before I started doing the stuff. Because I know how I am. I get spaz and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go try that. And then it doesn't work. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do it. And then I don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you hear, we have several techniques, systems, and that's the whole thing. There is not one magic thing to do. Okay. The other thing I'm going to say, okay, I'm just going to take a step back. You all have different uplines, different leaders, different people giving you advice. Okay. And I know a lot of them. I've worked with some of them. They are amazing people. They are doing everything in their power to help you take your business up a notch. Okay. One of the things that I think happens though is that they're telling you advice based on what's working for them when they have really large followings. And you may not have a large following. And so sometimes their advice is not quite on point for you. Okay. They are trying, they are giving you everything they know to do. And so what I found is there's a couple things that I seem to know differently because I'm working with people all the time and constantly having people test things, that there are some things to do. Like I've worked with somebody who had 90 Facebook friends, didn't have a Facebook page, and now has 6,000 followers on a Facebook page, right? We take people from 0 to hero all the time. Or they have 5,000 Facebook followers and they're getting 0 comments, and we get them up to 100 comments on their Facebook page. Okay. From either 0 to hero took, had to take a vacation or had a life emergency, and now hero came back. Whichever one you are, we know how to get that back and going. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So this is super, super important to understand, is that we know what to do. We work with people in your situations. Like I said, either 0 to hero, like you're just getting started, or you've been a hero, but your cape got a little ripped and tired and we need to replace that cape. Okay. Whichever it is, we can help you where you're at. Okay. And I love, love, love seeing the success that you guys can get by understanding a few new things. Okay. All right. So let me tell you about 2 really cool programs that we have. Now, we have a couple different drawings to do. One, we're going to do a drawing from our live check-in. And then we're going to do a drawing from one of you who shared this out, and you can still share it and comment exclamation art revolution to get in that. The other thing is we had a post that I said, share up to 4 images of bling that you have, something you think I would like. And we're going to pick 5 names. I'm actually going to go shopping today from 5 lucky people. Okay. So make sure. Okay. So what you need to do to get the details on these 2 programs that Letty's been participating in, a lot of you said, I need a business page review, comment review. If you're like, oh yeah, I need a review. Okay. So what you want to comment, okay, to get the links on these it's hashtag link, right?
Links. think it's hashtag links.
Double test it real quick. Hang on 1 second.
Hashtag link word. So hashtag link.
Okay, so everybody ready? You're going to comment hashtag link. Okay.
They get the same message.
Hashtag link. Okay. So comment hashtag link. And that is going to get you, I think it's because even though the S is on there, the hashtag LINK is in there. So hashtag link. Okay. So let me going to tell you what we're going to tell you about. Okay. So one of our favorite programs is our social media mastermind. Okay. And our social media mastermind, this is what Letty comes and spends an hour with me every week. It's in a small group. It's on Zoom. And like I said, it's so cool because there's so many things that take a little bit of practice. Okay. And when you need that practice, and try it and then come back and then, report back to me, okay, this is what happened. Or sometimes I'm like, oh, see that word in here? Here's how I would change it. Or what time did you post it at? Or what did you do before that? Like, there's all these ways I can help you tweak it. Okay. So the social media mastermind, this class is amazing. It gives you so much content. We're going to show you what all that is. And it's a 6-month course because like Letty was saying, she's like, yeah, I've tried a couple of things that you've said, but you haven't tried all of them, right? 6 months like gives you time to try quite a few things that we teach you. Okay. So let me just show you real quick what you get in this. I'm going to move this over because I know the comments kind of go on top of it. Okay. So like I said, it is a 6-month course. This is so cool because you guys, I cannot emphasize enough that no one got successful overnight. Okay. The consistency, the layering effect is super, super important. Okay. So you have 6 months of coaching calls with us in a small group. There is a morning session and an evening session. So you can come to either of those to ask questions, to get follow-up. And I really focus at the beginning on mindset. I tell you all the time, I cannot out-train your stinking thinking. Okay. This is super, super important to understand. Okay. So you are going to get what's called Reels 101. We have some awesome content on helping you get in front of new people with Reels. Stories 101, money-making messages, business page basics. We have a ton of our stuff that we've been talking about today with business pages that's in that. Royal branding in Canva. There's a really good content on how to make your own logos and then have all the content that you do make on Canva branded and look the same. And so they know it's you. Okay. You have got content creation. We have a thing with AI tools. It will help you write the most amazing questions and content. You'll be amazed how easy it is. Okay. You get fun monthly marketing plans. We have a thing called ManyChat Lite. It helps you send out notifications when you're live. You guys, there's so much content. It's well over $3,000 worth of content. What have been some of your favorite videos in there, Letty?
How to use the AI to save me some time. That has been great. Just the videos on how it breaks it down on the posting, because I know before it was a longer session and now you get your little short videos and it goes right to the point and like, okay, now you go try it. And then you have the to-dos after.
Yeah, it's awesome. Joy, I'm so glad to hear that. I joined this and I'm so happy. She said, I'm so happy with the program so far. So Leslie asked, Social Media 101, is it still a thing? Nope. This is our new updated, like as I work with people, I realize, oh, this is what they need. We used to have each of these programs, like a separate one that you had to buy. Now we're like, you know what? They need all the stuff. So we're doing a 6-month program where you meet with us for 6 months. You have basically all the training we have available. It's really exciting. Okay. Okay. So this one is either one payment of $597. Now here's the thing. when you make the one payment option of it's $579. I think I said 97. $579, you actually get the business page review for free. It's a $197 value. So you're going to get that for free. And then the other thing that you're going to get for free is a 30-day consistency training that we send you a message every day reminding you to go do these things. That message is all about helping you with consistency. So you get that your first 30 days. That's another $100 value. So you can do this for $579, or you can do payments for $97 a month. And a lot of people do that. And that's a great way to do it. Because as long as you can just find that money that first month, the months after that, you're going to be able to easily pay for it because you're making so much more money, right, Letty? So it's just that first month. It's amazing. Okay. Oh, Carrie, you're so welcome. Love you guys so much. Absolutely love this. Thank you so much. You guys have the kindest words. Oh, that's so good, Carrie. I'm so glad to hear that. Shauna just jumped into our course a couple weeks ago too. Awesome. Yes, we'll definitely help you make progress. You got to show up to the calls and do the videos, but when you do the work, believe me, like good things happen. Okay. Now, that is one option. That's a 6-month course. Now, some people are like, girl, I just met you, or I'm not quite ready for that kind of commitment, or I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do this long term. And that's totally normal. So we have another course. It's called our business pay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Shoot. Don't click on that one. Sorry, give me just a second here. Okay, so this is our biz page features for the holiday season. Okay, this is a fun course. In all of these, you're going to get all these recorded videos. Okay, so this one you're going to get recorded videos. You get the business page videos, and then you're going to get the videos for events, because I know how events will help you get back in front of people you've lost contact with. I promise you they want to Christmas shop with you. Okay, so this holiday features is so good. It is $179 or 2 payments of $97, and it comes with a 1 evening coaching session. It's 4 hours. It's on October 30th. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And it is, you've done some of our workshops, right, Letty? Our 4-hour ones. And those are awesome for just like kind of getting a big boost, right? Mm-hmm. Why do you like the workshops? What do you like about doing the 4-hour workshops?
Oh, well, because we go through, it's a 4-hour chunk, but as we go through the material, it's like, okay, now you go try it. Okay, you go take a break and go do this. And I love it because it keeps you focused also, because you know what else is coming. You got the agenda and stuff, and it lets you go try the things while you're there. So if you have questions, then you can post them in the chat, as opposed to sometimes maybe you're by yourself, you're not very technically savvy or something like that, then you can ask the questions right there.
That's awesome. I love that. So this is a little bit lower commitment. It is awesome. It would definitely help you go into the holiday season with some really good things to do for your business. And so here's the thing. If you do the 6-month one, this information automatically comes in that one. Okay. This is a section of that. And so it just depends on what you're most comfortable with. Okay. If you're like, I am in this to win it, then the 6-month one is a great one to do. If you're like, I just want to see if I can get things going again, then I'll commit long-term, then the workshop's great. Okay. So it depends on what your commitment level is, how you're feeling about your business, a lot of different things. Okay. But the business page features, there's so many good things. I can definitely help you revive your business page with the techniques that you will learn in this session. Okay. It's so good. Okay. Yeah. Do we wave at me?
No, sorry.
Yes, exactly. I love that, Carrie. Mindset is a big one for so many people. Okay. So if you haven't yet, make sure you've commented #link. Okay. #link will get you these 2 links. So you have got the, you've got the 6-month mastermind course, which is so awesome. Okay. This mastermind course will help you in the long run. Like I said, it is $579 or 6 payments of $97. When you pay it all in full, you do get the business page review for free. Okay. If you get just the business page workshop, okay, you can buy, you get $100 off it. You can buy a business page review for only $97. So it's half off. You can it's an upsell basically. You can buy that. How much time and money do you think that saved you by getting that business page review, Letty?
Last, because I was one of the ones that used to buy just the little courses, and then you were talking about one of the last courses I took. You were talking about how you had that master class for like maybe 3 months or 2 months or something like that.
Yeah.
And you came up with a bigger plan, and I was like, you know what? Why am I spending my time with these little classes? Like, you just do everything at once.
Yeah.
Sometimes money reverse motivates you, because you're either gonna do it because you paid for it, or you're just gonna say, you know what, bump it. I'm just gonna waste these $500 and go do something else.
Right.
So that has saved me a lot. Yes.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me know what questions you have on these. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Okay. So when, for those of you wanting the 30-day consistency thing, that is for the first 10 people who buy. Okay. It's $100 value. We send you a message every single day helping you stay on track. Okay. That is a bonus. That is only for the first 10 people who get signed up. Okay. Now, those of you who sign up for the business page features that you see right below me here, for the first 10 people who sign up, that will get the events training for free. It's $147 training, and it teaches you how to boost correctly. You'll be able to use those techniques on posts, on events, on all sorts of things. Even if you had a really good live and you wanted to boost that, I know how to tell Facebook, put this in front of the right people. Okay. It's really, really, really amazing how well it works. Okay. So you're going to get that for free for the first 10 people who sign up for that one. Okay. So hashtag links, go into Messenger, click on the right one, find the payment program that works for you. Okay. And let's take your holiday sales to a whole new level. Let me ask you this. How much different do you feel about your business and feel about yourself having invested in yourself, having this training? How does it feel different? Why are you glad you did this for yourself and your business?
Because it really was a lot of I guess more and it's self-esteem, really, because I prided myself in everything that I did in the military. As far as my job, I learned my job, I read the books, I did this, and I kept telling myself, why is it that I cannot, for the love of everything, just do this simple stuff? So it put it down in just your basic stuff, where now I know it can be done. It's doable. If you don't do it one day, it's because you didn't do it for whatever reason. But the dishes are going to get done. The dog is going to get fed. The family's going to get fed. Maybe it's potluck that day. But it has helped improve a lot my self-esteem as far as how I do organized, because I try to keep everything organized, and how I keep everything, that this was just bringing me down. Like, wow, I've been doing this for 7 years and I can't even do nothing with it right now. So it has boosted my love of doing it. I didn't want to make it a job. I wanted to make sure it was still having fun. And for a while there, I was like, this is not fun anymore. I'm just going to stop. So I was going to sell everything and get rid of it. But now I'm not.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not a good feeling.
Yeah, I had given myself a cutoff time. I even told my daughter, my middle child, she's my assistant, I call her, because she used to go everywhere with me. Now she's got a real job, so she can't go with me. But she wants to be an adult now. But I told her, I said, that's it. I've given myself a paparazzi year. Then that's it. If I don't move this along or get committed and have that consistency, then that's not for me. So and just doing these basic things with these classes has helped, because I know this is what I want to do.
It like makes my heart like sad and then happy, because I can't believe how many people have come to us and said, I was this close to quitting, and then I found your live, and I was like, okay, maybe there is some hope. Okay. And so, all right, let me tell you about these 2 programs real quick. Then I'm going to tell you how to reply to the comments about the rings, and we're going to do the drawings. Okay. So we have drawings for live check-in. We have drawings for people who post images, and drawings for our sharers. Okay. We've got all sorts of stuff we're doing today. Okay. So remember, you've got the mastermind. That's a 6-month course. Now, here's the cool thing. We are going to help you blow up your holiday sales, first of all. Okay. That's going to be amazing. And then on top of that, we are going to help walk you into the new year, right? Because you're going to have us October, November, December, and then you're going to have us 3 months into the new year. And almost everybody's like, okay, this is it. We're all in. We're going to get this together, right? But so often you need a little bit of support, a little bit of companionship on this, because I know that it's just challenging, okay, to be consistent and those kind of things. What I love about Letty is she's like, okay, I want to have the consistency, so she shows up. She shows up to the mastermind. She puts her money where her mouth is, like she does the work. And so show up. It will help so much. And we have every single week, we have a Zoom call for you to come and ask questions. What we encourage you to do is watch some videos during the week, apply some of the concepts we've taught you, and then come back and let us know how those are going. 1, we either celebrate with you, or 2, we reflect on maybe what could be done different. We call it opportunity. Where is that opportunity that we can add to this? Okay. And so that is $579 or 6 payments and $97. Remember, if you pay in full today, you get the business page review for free. And everyone who signs up for that will get the 30-day consistency course that comes along with that. And the whole point of that is to help you get some consistency. Okay. Or if it's a better fit for you, let's do the business page workshop. Okay. The business page workshop is so much fun. Okay. I'm telling you, you're going to learn so many cool things about business pages. You're going to get people back. You're going to get new customers. You're going to learn how to use Facebook business page effectively. It's $179 or 2 payments and $97. And remember, you're going to get the events training for free. Okay. The events training is where I have the training about boosting. Okay. And when you learn about boosting correctly, I'm telling you guys, you're going to get customers back and you're going to get new customers. Like, you are going to be absolutely wowed by this. You're going to be super, super, super excited about it. Okay. I'm telling you, it is amazing sauce. You will absolutely love it. Okay. Awesome. Miss Billie Jean is in. Congratulations, lady. I'm super excited for you, Billie Jean. Yeah, girl. She's got the business page review for free. I love it. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, gal. So glad you're going to join us. Okay. So, let's see here. So get yourself signed up. What would you tell these gals if they're sitting on the fence? Like, why should they go do this?
So you get your validation, so you can decide. If you're not going to try it, you're going to sit on the sidelines. You're like, oh, well, maybe I can do this, or maybe I can just go ask questions. Because like you mentioned earlier, your upline will tell you one thing, but they may not know everything. This is something that someone does. This is what you do for a living, and you go check. You are outside of the box, and we're in the box, and you're trying to help us. Make sure we're maneuvering inside this box here. Just for your own self-validation. And if you try it and you say, you know what, I paid this money, I'm going to show up, I'm going to go to this class. I literally tried everything for real, and you gave it your best, and you used the chart, and you tracked everything, because it really doesn't take long. Then, it's like, you know what, yeah, maybe this business is not for me. Maybe I need to try something different. Or maybe just selling stuff is not for me. Then you can find out for real. But unless you try, you're not going to know.
Yep. And how quickly did you start seeing results or seeing better things happen?
Honestly, within the first 3 weeks, really, because I did one of the workshops, and then you talked about the 6-month, and I said, you know what? Because I kept seeing, I didn't know I forget what the transactions were for. I just knew it was $97. Like, I bought something. I don't know what that was, but it's coming out. So when I finally did the 6-monther, I said, I'm going to try this, see what happens. Immediately, like within 2 weeks, really, because you said you watch, you do the stuff, you're consistent, and I told you from the beginning that's my problem. I start off real good, and I'm like, oh, then the dog, then the dishes, then this.
Yeah.
Even my husband has sat at the table with me. He's like, "What are you doing? Who are you listening to?" I said, "I'm doing my homework. Leave me alone. How about you go love some of my stuff?" Like she said, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Just I'll go love your stuff already, right?" So he's getting the
Yeah.
training too. Yeah, but it really within the 2 weeks, just changing some things just in comments. Again, I'm not making millions. I don't have a necklace named after me yet, but
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
we could get there.
But you're on the path to doing
Yeah.
something better, right?
hmm
Shauna says, just do it. It's worth the investment. I've been having so much fun while doing the training and seeing major difference in just a few weeks. That's awesome. Shauna, tell us a little bit more about that. Are you getting more viewers? Are you getting more sales? What kind of results are you seeing? I love that. Okay. Billie Jean, yes, you're so cute. I've been doing this. Let's make this happen. I love it. Welcome. I'm so excited that you got signed up for the training. Okay. Brenda, congratulations, girl. We are so glad. I know, isn't she's so inspiring. All right, Miss Brenda's in. Congratulations, girlfriend. We are going to have so much fun in that mastermind. Yes, she is real. Letty is the best. She is so sweet. Whoops, that keeps come on. It keeps popping. Charlotte, send to the business page question about that, and we will totally help you with that. We have a supplement price for that for you. Okay. Okay. So let's tell you real quick how to reply to those comments. So some of you have been getting comments about the rings. How many comments have y'all seen so far? Okay. So there's a couple different things you can do. First of all, you do want to reply to every single comment. Okay. The next thing you want to do is actually ask another question. Okay. So if they say 0, 1, 2, if they're not wearing a lot of rings, you want to say, hey, thank you so much for answering. So always thank them. Second of all, ask them, hey, I'm curious, are there other types of jewelry that you wear frequently, earrings, rings, or bracelets? Okay. So ask them what they're not wearing, or sorry, what they are wearing if they're not wearing a lot of rings. Okay. If they are wearing a lot of rings, I would definitely ask, hey, I'm curious, what kind of metals do you typically wear? What kind of styles? How big are they? You want to have some fun talking about that. And when you get an idea of what they like, then you can kind of move this to Messenger. You can ask, you know what? Because you said you like silver, and because you said you like them kind of small, and because your ring size is this, I might have some cool ideas. May I send you a few pictures of some rings I carry? Okay. So you need to ask several questions first, get to know them better before you do that. But you can definitely move in and get some sales without being salesy. It really is very cool. It works. We have a whole program on the money making messages, how that works. So my friend who talked about boosting, I promise you, okay. And I hope, Erin, nice job, girl. Yeah, girl. I love it. Erin's one of my rock stars. I love Miss Erin. Okay. So let me just tell you guys a secret. Okay. I know you may think I just simply want that one training on boosting, and you think that's the magic pill. I promise you, you guys, it's not. You do not only want the boosting training. It is part of a whole system. Okay. If you don't know how to ask the good question, so you can set up an event, you could boost it, but you've got to be posting in it these question queen questions. You need to be engaging with people. It won't be enough. Just boosting is not the magic pill. It is one of the ingredients. Like if you have chocolate chip cookies and you don't add sugar, you can have the flour, you can have the chocolate, you can have the eggs, you can have, right? But you're missing sugar in those chocolate chip. You've got 90% of the ingredients. It should work, right? No, it does not. Okay, my friends. So it's not that. I'm glad that you want that training. I'm so glad you're like, because I can see you like, I have the desire for my business to be better. But I promise you, this is a recipe. This is not a magic pill. This is a magic beans. You really do want the whole thing. So the less committed version to getting that training is the business page workshop. Okay, that one's $197. And I'm telling you, you're going to love it. There's going to be so many cool things you're going to learn from that. Okay. The other one would be the 6-month program. Both of them have those videos in it. Okay, my friend. Now, if you, so Denise says your question is to Letty. Denise. How much inventory did you buy from your company last year? Did you sell all your inventory? Do you want to answer that? I don't know. It's not necessarily relative to the training.
I'm not sure what she meant, but I know that when I first started, I will tell you, I was super excited about having all this jewelry I bought before I sold. And then next thing you know, here I am being told by other people, oh, don't worry about it. Jewelry is going to sell itself. You don't have to do anything. Okay. But then that was the wrong thing to do. So I'm still here, Denise. I'm buying more meticulously because like I'm paying for workshops with the jewelry that I sell. So if I'm upping my stuff, getting new customers, I did a new branding shoot and I paid for it all, to make sure I got my pretty pictures and all that good stuff. Pay for it with my jewelry money. That was my goal. That's that. If I don't have it, I'm not using it. Now I got to keep the cash box hidden from my husband who needs a haircut every now and then. He's like, got a couple dollars in your box. No, I don't.
That's so funny. I love that. Okay. Carol asked, my question is commenting happy birthday on everyone on your pages that help too. Okay. So here's the thing. It might, if it's people who do buy jewelry from you. Okay. So I love how going in and wishing people happy birthday, I call it stir the pot. It stirs the pot for you. It helps you get in front of people that maybe you haven't been in front of before. But 50% of people who have Facebook accounts aren't on Facebook really that much. So you're wishing a bunch of people happy birthday who aren't getting on Facebook very much. And so I prefer to spend my time being more selective and going to my friends list, looking have they posted lately, or just sending them a message, letting them know I'm thinking of them, or going back to your past customers. I think there's other things you could do that are a little more effective. It's definitely not a bad thing to do. I'm just saying there are some other things I would probably say to do instead of that. It's not going to hurt. It will help some. It's not the answer though. That's for sure. That's not the answer. Okay. Oh, Brenda said she was military. I love that. You guys are military sisters. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So let's do some of our giveaways. You know what to say, reply to on those posts. Now, if you guys are sitting on happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Sutton. That's awesome. Okay. I love that. Okay. All right. So what we want to do, if you're kind of wondering if this is a good fit for you, you want to comment #fit, and you're going to put your company name and how much you're averaging in sales all in one comment. #fit, the company you sell for, and how much you're averaging in sales right now. Okay. If you're like, is this something I should be doing? Is this really going to help? Okay. All right. So let's do some of our giveaways. All right, drum roll. Okay, so these are going to be our gals that we are purchasing. I'm going to do a buy from today. I'm going to go shopping. I'm kind of excited, right? I love me some shopping. Okay, so Miss Brandy Marie Powers, who has her own boutique. Miss Brandy, are you here? If you guys hear your names, please say, I'm here. Okay, so Miss Brandy Marie, thank you so much for commenting and posting some of your awesome stuff. Miss Carol Jackson, thank you so much for commenting on the post and posting some beautiful bling. Miss Rochelle Bridgewater's Bling Party Room. Rochelle, thank you so much. Miss Robin Sant, and Miss Joanna Harvey. Robin Sant and Joanna Harvey. Porter will put those names in a comment. You guys, thank you so much for commenting on that post. Okay. All right, we're going to do some more giveaways after we answer some questions real quick. We're going to be doing 2 giveaways for $50 gift certificates, one for share and one for those who was on the live check-in. Okay. So make sure and get your purchases made. You guys want the freebies, I promise. Okay. They are so worth it. All right. Oh, you guys, sorry. Put spaces between things. Try that one more time, Miss Maggie. Do #fit and then put the name of which company you're selling for. You have your own Pearl, awesome. And then how much you're doing averaging in sales a month. So separate those out. Okay, Miss Evangelist, awesome. Paparazzi. Okay. And there was one other question Porter sent me is...
It had to do with when you use the hashtag versus exclamation mark.
Okay, but before that was Maggie.
Oh.
How do you pivot from watchers commenting about negative parts of their life, such as cancer or lack of money? Oh, that's an interesting question, Miss Maggie. Okay, so I don't think you necessarily need to pivot. I have this happen all the time in my life. You just give them a little bit of love and then you move forward. And, depending on the situation, depending on how well I know them, sometimes I'll go like, okay, everybody send them a little love. And then I just get right on to what I'm doing. I'm just going to tell you every now and then, you have to kind of decide you need to you need to keep your lives positive. You need to keep them in a place where other people are happy to be there. Sometimes we have to choose that there are some people that we may decide they aren't the best energy on our lives. And that's why Facebook made the block option. Okay. So if you feel like they're just attention getters, maybe it's not quite as bad as they're saying it is. I don't know. Sometimes you have to make hard decisions like that. You know what? Understand that the block button is there for a reason. Okay. Now, I'm not saying we block people who have cancer. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. But everybody handles it a little bit different. So realize sometimes we just have to bless and release. But otherwise, I just send them lots of love. And people want to see that you're compassionate. So, and I think you know what I mean, because people handle things differently. So just do your best. Okay. Just do your best. Now, hashtags or exclamation marks. So there's a couple of cool features with hashtags and exclamation marks. You guys have seen the exclamation mark replies to the comment or the hashtag sends a message. So it depends on what you want to send messages for and what you just want automatically replied to. Those are definitely things that we can cover either if you're doing the mastermind and you're coming on every week for 6 months, or if you do the business page review, not business page review, business page workshop, we definitely can go more into that and help you strategize and decide which ones to use for that. Okay. Oh, Maggie, don't stop going live because of somebody else. Block them instead. You got to keep moving. Okay. If it's that bad, girl, you need to bless and release because you got your own life, your own family. They have their issues. Do your thing. Okay. Definitely don't stop going live because of that. I like what Kimberly has to say. Yep. Love on them. But if they keep dragging people down, you got to do what you do. And then if they're not buying it all either, and they're just bringing people down, like, yeah, it's all good. Okay. Like it's so business. There's some things about business that we have to make hard decisions and it's discouraging, but you guys, you can do it. You can totally do hard things. You absolutely can do hard things. Okay. All right, Miss Tammy Cutshaw, congratulations. So glad you're going to do the business page workshop with us. Okay, so let's have a little chat with those of you who commented fit. So you want to do #fit. Try that one more time, my little evangelist friend, Miss Bridget. Okay, so you're doing $200 a month. That's awesome. So that means you're not at zero. You are doing some things. I'm telling you, girl, we have worked with so many paparazzi people. I still remember my friend, Letitia, sorry. And that girl, bless her heart, she had been with paparazzi 3 years, had done between $75 and $200 every month. And the month before she worked with us, she had done $75. And this was May. So she was signing up with our program going into June. Okay. Y'all are signing up for my program and going into the holidays. Like you're going to have the holiday effect and you're going to have the better business skills effect. Okay. So she was going into June, y'all, and people like say terrible things about summer. There's always someone that will buy bling, but she did the very next month $1,000 in sales after doing $75. 75, okay, and had never done more than 200. And then the next month she did 50. Let's see, next month she did 1,000. The next month she did 1,500, and then the next month she did 3,000. Okay, so it wasn't just a fluke thing. Because sometimes y'all get your people back, they buy a bunch, and because you're not getting new people, then it goes back down. So she was getting new people. She followed the course to a T. Okay, you can do so many good things, my friends. You've got jewelry. You're kind of putting yourself out there. Okay. It's amazing what you can do. Okay. It's so good. Miss Sutton, very, very similar story that you have to Miss Bridget. Okay. Seriously, my friends, those of you with paparazzi, what would you tell them, Letty? Will they regret it?
No, you won't, because everything is, and I don't know that the layering is what you meant, but if you do this piece and conquer that, like posting or commenting or just giving the love, everything it adds to it. So next thing you know, you're doing you're commenting, you're loving, you're posting before, in minutes, and then now you have time to reply and do your other job, like getting ready for your live or doing this. It's just all the consistency. You got to get those first baby steps. That's why when you asked about have I done an event yet? No, I know I can go schedule and do it, but if I know that I am not going to set my alarm to do this first, then I'm going to stop getting away from this other thing to try a new thing, and I'm never going to master it. So you're going to master it to a certain point until you add another piece to it and keep adding to it.
I love that. So I've got Miss Brenda, who's thinking about it, who's at $300. And then I've also got my friend, Miss Lucinda, who's at $1,200 a month. Okay, my friends, I'm telling you, those of you who have, you've got some consistency, I promise you, we're going to take it up a notch for you. I have gals that have come to me that were doing $3,000 in sales, and the next month they did $4,000 to $4,500 in sales. No matter where you're at, we are going to take you up a level. We are going to get people back, and we're going to get new people. If you are brand new to this, I cannot tell you how many people have told me, I wish I knew about this from the beginning. I would have saved myself a lot of heartache and a lot of frustration. Okay. We can help you get in front of those friends that would buy, and then get in front of brand new people, because you don't want to only sell to your friends and family. That doesn't feel very good, right? We want to get some people outside of that. So whichever situation you are, I'm telling you, we can help you go to a whole new level. Okay. Brenda, girl, you're going to love this. You're sitting at 600. How good would it feel to break that 1,000 mark, and every month was 1,000 or more, and then finally get to that 2,000 and 3,000? Okay. I'm telling you, good things happen. Okay. And Miss Maggie, same thing, girlfriend. We're going to get you back on there. And I'm just going to say this. Okay. Maggie, one of the things is you have to write affirmations saying the type of person you want to attract. You might be a very sympathetic person, and so you're attracting some people who have hard lives. And quite frankly, when they have really hard lives, they probably aren't in the right frame of mind to be buying bling. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, not always. Sometimes it's kind of they're out and they're, we all have a little bit of retail therapy we do sometimes. Okay, but you might want to start writing, I attract amazing, positive, fun people who bring a lot of awesome energy to my lives. And we talk about this at the beginning of every one of our coaching calls, right, Letty? Yep. We're always working on mindset. Okay. And so I'm going to help you attract the right people by what you're saying to yourself. Because you've got this fear of, if I go live, we're going to have people who drain my lives and the energy. We can help you shift that. I promise. Okay. It's going to be really good. Okay. Amy says, do you have a workshop again after the 30th? Because I can't make that one. Somewhat conversation with us. So Amy, send me a message. What we could do is we could allow you to come to the mastermind a couple times instead. You're going to love, it's all recorded. So you're going to love the recordings. But yes, we could do something like that. Send us a message. We'll help you make that happen. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, okay, Bridget. Yeah. Do your thing when it works for you. I would love, love, love to have you work with us. Cindy, it's about your algorithms, hun. I would personally use your personal profile, a photo versus a image that's been drawn, so they always see your face. I promise you, it's not. Most people aren't even paying that much attention to what your business page name is. It's about what you're doing on social media and your understanding of algorithms. That is the answer to helping you get your business up. Okay, it's not so much the business name. Okay. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, Bridget. Oh, Lucinda, girlfriend. Yes, we have people all the time that come back to us. We help you revive the dead. Okay, yes. No, they're not dead. They're just tired. Okay. Maybe I should start saying we help refuel them and re-energize them because they're not technically dead, right? So yes, we absolutely positively can help you get back in front of the people who you used to have, and then at the same time help you find some new people, because those other people, I don't know, they just are like, I only have 2 ears, I've got enough jewelry, like, I call it buyer exhaustion. So yeah, it's we definitely, Lucinda, we can help you go do that. Jenny's loving your storage unit, Miss Letty.
I see. I know.
That's so cute. Leslie, girl, I love you. Leslie's worked with me for a long time, and she has times where she can work harder than others because of some health issues. You revive the dead all the time, don't you, Miss Leslie? You revive your customer base all the time when you have a little bit of ups and downs, huh? We can totally do this, my friends. You're going to love it. Okay. And you get to come hang out with Letty every week when you sign up.
Yes,
You want to hang out with her for sure. You definitely want to hang out with her. Okay. All right. So let's do our sharing people. Okay. So do you have one for the live check-in? Okay, so you do need to be present to win. This is for our share today. So Kat Ardan, Kat, K-A-T. Are you here, my friend? Miss Kat, you are our winner. See, Leslie, she revives the dead all the time. Yes. Miss Kat, you are a winner for sharing. Thank you, Miss Kat. Appreciate you so much for helping us spread the love. Thank you so much. Super excited to have you. And I actually have, so let me tell you a little bit. We have a couple more, look, there's my Letty girl right there. So we'll tell you about another testimonial. These are some gals who took the business page class. And like I say, you get the business page in either course. But when you have like a 4-hour coaching you come to, the other one you get 6 months plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay. So Jennifer says, great training. I learned so much about the new features and how to apply them to my business page. Even things was broken down. Everything, was broken down and easy to understand and apply. Can't wait to see the growth I get from taking this course. Thank you, Michelle and Porter. Love it, Jennifer. All right. Miss Rachel, she was on here. Are you still here, love? The workshop was exactly what I needed right now. I'm currently working on my biz page and working the algorithm daily to get those followers I'm so ready to go to the next level in paparazzi, and this program will give me that boost. Love it. Okay. And then I've got my girl, Ruby. She is a health and wellness coach. She teaches like Pilates, possibly yoga, and then all sorts of nutrition support and that kind of stuff. She says, what a spectacular training. I have several pages of notes and lots of screenshots. So much valuable information to skyrocket my business. I've been taking workshops with Michelle for a while now. I'm always up to date on new technology and changes to social media. Oh, there's our girl, Kat. Congratulations, love. Okay. You guys, we help people in all industries, people that just get started, people that have been doing this for a long time, people who have done it for a couple months. Like, wherever you're at, you're not behind. You are where you're at. God knows where you're at. We're going to take you where you're at. We're going to help you go to the next level. Okay. Sorry, Brenda. What's your question, love? You're so welcome, Miss Cat. Absolutely. Okay. And then we have one more for our live check-in. Miss Nicole Diane, L-O-L-L, sorry, L-O-L-L-I-S. Lois, yeah.
Sounds like Lois.
Nicole Diane, are you here, my friend? Nicole Diane, thank you for checking in. Okay. All right, my friends. So Letty, does anybody have any more questions for Letty? She's been here for over 2 hours. We're going to let her go. I'm going to do some Q&A. I'm going to go over the courses one more time. Oh, okay, Brenda. No problem, love. All right. Everybody give Miss Letty a huge thank you. Shower her with hearts. Click on that heart. Give her some love. Tell her a big thank you for being here and sharing her experiences with us. Letty, I'm so excited to hear what's going to happen next for you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I love your Halloween spirit. What else do you wear on lives? You look so cute.
I do wig Wednesdays, which I haven't done in a while because I've been coloring my hair. But I used to have like a different color wig. So bringing back that Fridays, I'm just designated Fridays at work as it's our dress down day, but I made it dress up day. So it's Halloween themed for the month. So everybody knows I'm a little off at work too. So
I love that. That is so fun. That is way, way fun.
Yeah.
That is way fun. All right. And remember, if you haven't, do hashtag Queen, and that will send you a message. You click on that link and you can get her link and follow Miss Letty. You'll love that. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. You're welcome to hang out or go, whatever you want to do. I'm going to do some Q&A and go over the programs one more time.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm getting the boys ready for their vet appointment. That's going to be fun.
Oh, great fun. Great fun.
Yeah. So I was hoping I wouldn't get done in time, so I wouldn't be mean. You know, they look at you, you're the mean one that takes them to the vet. So
oh, you are the mean one.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Everybody hang in there. Good luck. Trust me. You're going to love the training, and it's all in you doing the work. It's all on you. You're going to have fun. Very helpful. I started watching Michelle since before Porter was helping. So I just hopped back on. I was like, oh man, she's got somebody else helping now. So it's really good.
I love it. I love it. You are a delight. I love your consistency. I love your positive attitude. I love how you show up, and you're amazing, and good things are coming, Letty. I'm so happy for you. So thank you so much for joining us today. Love you, girl.
Bye.
You're awesome.
Love you too.
Ciao,
Bye.
baby. Okay. So real quick reminder. Okay. So you have got our mastermind class. Okay. Our social media mastermind class is awesome sauce. Okay. And it is all about, so let me show you everything you get with that. Put this back down. Flip this over here. Okay. All right. So you are going to get 6 months with me. Okay. 24 weeks. You get to come to Zoom calls in the small group. It's so cool because you learn from other gals that are there. It's really, really wonderful. Okay. And those are Wednesday mornings or evenings. So you have flexibility, and you're welcome to 1 week be in the morning, 1 week be in the evening. That's totally okay to flip flop them. Okay. You'll have Reels 101, Stories 101, money making messages, stuff about branding, lots of content about business pages, Events 101, content creation, AI tools, mastermind training. You have marketing plans for the month. You've got ManyChat Lite, so much stuff. It's worth over $3,000. Okay. That is $579. When you pay for it in full, you do get the business page review for free. It's $197 value. Okay. It is so fun. And then also, when you're one of the first 10, whether you do the payment program of $97 or the $579, you are going to get our 30-day habit forming class where we message you every day to help you stay on track. Okay. So it's going to be so good. So that is the mastermind class. All right. It's so good. So get yourself signed up if you're like, I'm all in. I want to take this business to a whole new level. Okay. If you just want to learn some more about business pages, and, because sometimes it's good to just take okay, let's see if one thing I do will help. So taking this and learning more about business pages, better understanding algorithms, getting back in front of people, learning how to boost effectively. So the business page features course, that one's $179 or 2 payments of $97. And you can get a business page review for only an additional $97. So it's half price. You also get for free, you get the events training, which is $147 value. And that will teach you how to boost effectively. Because I'm telling you, Facebook's default settings are not friendly to you. It just does not work well. Okay. Now, if you've commented #fit, one of the things you can do is click that link. It's a calendar I have, and you can sign up to have a little conversation with me on Zoom for 15 minutes, and we can talk about your business and your goals. Can you go remind Hayden he should be on with Jessica? Okay. So we can have a little chat and decide if what is best for you, which program works best for you. Okay. So I don't give free business advice in that. It's more of a discussion based on your goals, what time you have. We talk about which program is the best fit for you, and we'll have a little chat. Okay. So if you've done #fit, you can still do that. It'll send you a message and it will give you my calendar, and you can sign up for a time. Okay. What was your aha moment today? What was the thing that you learned that you're like, oh, I wish I had known that, or that was a good reminder? What was your aha moment today? What was your aha moment? There you go, Miss Cat. What is your aha moment? You're posting way too much. I know. And that's the thing. If you've been doing Facebook for a long time, that's what it used to be. Hayden jumping on. Okay. Yeah, one engagement post is all you need, and make sure you're replying to that. Yes, keep going. Don't give up. I love that. You need training, Billie Jean. I love that. I love that realization. It's like I hear a lot of ideas. Which one should I really be doing? Yep. And that's the cool thing about our courses is when you come to Question Queen sessions, you can ask questions and we can help you like decide which path. I mean, because sometimes there are multiple paths, and which one makes most sense for you. Oh, timers. Yeah, setting up time blocking. I totally understand that, Paula. I love it. Okay. All right. So click on that link. Get yourself signed up. You guys, we're going to have an amazing adventure together. It is going to be fantastic. You're going to love where you take your business and what happens next. Okay. Go ahead and sign up if you want to chat with me about your business. Okay. And we will chat and it will be oh so good. All right. Try that without the space, Miss Becky. Yes, business page review is going to be awesome, Billie Jean. And we have those scheduled actually this Tuesday to do, so it's going to be really fun. Really, really fun. All right. Any questions about the programs that we're offering? Like, what will it do for you? What's included? Will it help you do this? What have other people seen? What questions do you have about the programs? Here, trying. You guys, I was curling my hair with a wand when I started before this live, and I burnt my finger pretty dang good. And I've been sitting here with my finger in a cup of ice through this whole 2-hour live. Boy, learning my lesson. Anyway, I'm dangerous with a wand when I'm in a hurry. I am dangerous. I know. They have those gloves. I should put it on. Oh, you're going to love it. And you're all signed up, Brenda. You're going to love, love, love that mastermind. It's going to be amazing. And you have access to all those videos. You're going to love it. I know, right, Brenda? I'm just like, okay. And usually it's just like a little red mark. Like this has a full on blister. Like I'm like, ooh, I touched that one good. And I have this like stuff I put on it that like heals a burn like really pretty fast. And so the fact that it's hurt for 2 hours, it's like, I really like burnt myself good this time. Live and learn. Live and learn. Definitely could be worse. I always, when I have little burns like this, and then you hear about burn victims that have, a huge percentage of the body burnt or whatnot, I just like, oh my goodness, those people are amazing. So patient. Awesome. If you have any time today, Miss Hill, Bridget, would be happy to meet with you today if you have any time. Let me know if you have some time today and we could have a chat. Okay. All right. Really? Okay, Brenda, that is good to know. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bridget, okay, Porter's going to send you a message. I don't see your thing scheduled for next Wednesday. Usually I get a text message. I need to double check. So he'll send you a message and we'll come up with a time to meet. Okay. And then Brenda, where you're already signed up, I'll just send you a message, but we'll cancel that one because you're good. We'll get you going on this. Okay. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you learned some things. So glad you could be here with us. You guys have a beautiful and blessed day. We're going to go see fall leaves this weekend. Oh my gosh. Do you guys love fall? I love fall so much. It's going to be so fun. So I hope you guys have some beautiful fall leaves in your area. Have an amazing weekend. Mwah. Much love to all of you. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thanks so much. Ciao.